Hello fellas, I'll show you how to build this is a firewood oven from scratch to finish. You see how beautiful this one looks like. We hope the pizzas will taste the same. I'll show you from start to the end of it. So welcome. I'll start you over from the beginning. So what we have here, we started with the foundation did it quite early. Just know your parameters, how big you want your oven to be. So you start with the laying of the foundation of the stones that will build that platform that will hold the oven itself. So we'll start with cement on the floor and put the bricks over, measure it, ensure that it's on a straight level, because if it's otherwise just from apart from piecing off the customers, it will not hold well the oven. We don't have any issues of fire safety or so, because this is something that requires precision. So measurements is paramount. That's why you see every time they put a stone, they will be measuring it. These ovens can be operated in different places. You could put it in an establishment, a small one, or you could put it at for home build, just for your work baking, and then creating peaceful pieces like for the pizzas. This one we are doing it for pizzas, but yeah, if we have other ways of even baking the things, we will still use it. But at the moment, it's a pizza oven that we are so psyched up to bring it up. So the stones are done on that platform. It looks like loosely done, but the weight as it builds up, it will hold. It will hold and create a powerful platform that will go ahead and we introduce the slab to it. There's some D10 wires will be used to hold this the slab steel concrete, and we'll have some pressure boards on the sides to hold it. So on the bottom part of it, we'll put a board on the inside part of it, so it will be facing the other side to hold also that concrete mixture that will go below the D10s. So here we have the D10s. They are being measured and cut, and they'll be put across to form enough space just to fill that little part of the oven, so that when the slab is being made, they will be stationed there so that it fits, and it fits the size of the slab without messing up the measurements that were done on the floor. So that's what's being done. It's cut, measurements are done, then the rods will be placed interchangeably in form of square itself. Then they will use some twisted wire. It makes it a lot easier. If you're good at knots, there's a knot that they used to tie it. It becomes tamper proof. It doesn't move. We'll show you in a while as the video goes on. So he's doing the measurements, but ensuring that they collaborate with the mason, make sure that the wires don't go past the parameters that are done, or are not so small, because this is what holds the slab, and the slab is what holds the oven itself. So it has to be strong. There are no mistakes. Measurements, and alignment has to be done from time to time on this project. It takes a lot of thinking, but it takes not so much the 7 days. This we did. We had collaborated 3 people: mason, carpenter, and a welder. So it takes time to try and be perfect the art. And these guys, I'm sure if they're returned, they will do it in less than 7 days. So another thing that they has to be very important is the mixture of the cement that is being mixed. Is there's cement, there's sand, and there's common cement, there's sand, there's a little ballast, and special cement that can withstand a lot of heat. So that is important, because an oven is heat operated equipment. So The cement has to be that one that can withstand high heat, so that we don't have issues of cracking or so, or safety issues that fire when it's so extremely hot and it breaks up on the chef or somebody who is baking. So these are the things that support heat. You can see the bricks behind that guy, aluminium bricks. They are special bricks that retain a lot of heat. They used to be built in the inside part of the dome of the oven, and on the outside you use the normal bricks that help maintain heat on inside and are next to an insulation. So for us, we had a lot of those aluminium bricks, so we decided to use just all of them, because heat will not come out because of the insulation. There's a fiber material that is put to insulate that. So you see the walls are coming up, measurements is done, and for this one it shows where those dimensions are, is where it's going to face. There's a thing about how it faces, because it placed where you could easily reach a kitchen or easily reach if you have a restaurant. So yeah, it's in a way that service persons can take it quickly. There are things how you know how you place it. Most of the time it's done in the behind kitchens, behind a house or so, but more so it's usually in a place that is secluded, so you avoid things like flammable materials next to it or so. It's usually a good idea to put it far. So over here you see the metal, the D10s are being spaced and placed. You'll see over here how the binding wires are being done. You do a knot, you use that bent wire, strong wire or a nail, and you go over it, and the knots do not shift from there. The knots are quite strong, and you see how he does it. Lock it all around, do a twist, go over the other side, use the bend to twist over it. Okay, so the masons will keep on going with its level, and pour water on top of it. Pouring water on the bricks ensures that when they harden or they dry up, they'll dry up together with the cement mixture and come up with a hard wall to come up. So they will do that all the way as they go up until the level we are doing, I think 4 levels up, until the level where they will start to try and now build the slab to it. So the walls have to be very strong, because the structure itself is going to use a lot of bricks, and the weight that's going to carry is going to be assisted by the D10s. So here we are having D10s. Lakini again, measurements are important. You see how he keeps on measuring from time to time. If the structure does not stand as supposed to be, there are issues that it might not stand test of time, or anything happens to it, and we do not want our oven to slip or fall anytime soon, or anything happens to it. So the walls keep on coming up. You are measuring, trying to see the accuracy, measuring and seeing the accuracy. As soon as the walls are done from both outside and inside, the layout will start to be done. And then we'll do a cement mixture to try and complete the setup where the oven is going to stand. So we see how the board has been cut. This board is going to be on the inside. It has to have support on the below part. So this is what is going to hold the cement mixture that is going to pass through the rods, so that it doesn't go down. I think to a certain extent, some place you could put some polythene bags so that make sure it doesn't go through. But at the moment, there's a tight fixture. You see how they keep on looking at it. Make sure that the support is strong, so that this don't have a slip up or something goes down. So it's fitted. It fits quite well. I didn't think it would look that much, but it fits quite well. Then it has to go a little bit of a distance that you ensure the slab has a considerable thickness. so a little bit lower, and then to allow an area where the rods is going to stand. Then we'll do the pressure boards on the side to make sure then the mixture doesn't go outside. So you do them all, the mixture. Make sure you don't forget the high temperature cement, because that is what will hold most of this project. Where there's heat, that sand, that cement will help. We have the normal sand, yes, but there's a smaller mixture of it, of high temperature sand that will help protect the dome and the structure itself. So most of the time somebody will try to build, if you skip this one, it's a strategy, it will only be a tragedy in waiting. You do not skip any stage. Remember precision, measuring and everything to make sure that your structure stands straight. So this is how the bar will fit here. And the table that holds the cement that goes through it will be a little bit lower so that it holds from the inside, and then the pressure boards on the outside will hold whatever comes up on top of the board, so that it comes out to be a very smooth slab that the oven will stand on. You see how cool it looks like. This is airtight. It's being nailed to the walls, and there is where they do the fill up, and you keep on using a trowel trying to check out for air holes so that it comes out good. So you see how smart that one has come out. It's all the stands, all the strength that needs to be held. So this one will be given a day or so with water, and they'll come out quite good. Strengthening of the walls of the boards is very important, because if not, then all the work will go sideways or so. We need to be strong, we need to stay in the same direction so that it could be held up. From there we'll go ahead to mounting up the dome, using the aluminium stones. We'll lay another flatbed on top of the slab. Then you start the dome itself. The dome is being held by a cardboard, a strong cardboard on the side, so that it holds the bricks above it. Then there's still going to be a lot of work, and this is the first layer of bricks. Then you will have a gauze wire with cement on top of it, and then in between will be an insulation fiber material. Then other bricks will come on top of it, so that heat is not let outside, and heat doesn't transfer to the stones outside, so that it might be a fire hazard. Somebody will touch it and got burned or so. So this is where you need the welder. Welder will do the door, and will do the chimney, and that is done just before the insulation is done, because you see there are 2 layers of bricks now, which have a certain space in between. That space in between is for the insulation, to make sure that it comes out properly. So that is a chimney being done. Chimney is being done on the front part of it, so it's welded, and then the insulation will be done. Then we'll continue with filling the bricks. Okay, so you see the next picture here is you see that white stuff, that is the insulation. Is being put on top of everything after the welding is been done. And remember, see on the outside part of it, that is an extra bricks are being done. Then it will be filled up little by little, and then covered by the last of the stones, last of the bricks, until it comes to the front part of it. So this is how the chimney has been also been raised a little bit. So bricks have been over it. The doors has been done. So a little bit of maybe paint will be done on it. But this is almost all done, and it will require 10 days for you to start firing it up. So it will let you dry. Water will be poured on top of the rocks to see how it comes out. So this is how it comes out, looks like. We are waiting for 10 days. We hope the pizza will taste as good as it looked like. If you like help, please comment on the comment section below. Hit the subscription button, and wait for the next video on how the pizza will come out. We hope it'll look as good as this thing looks like. This is Alan.